Mima's like, she's having a seizure. So like her eyes were like rolled back. I can't even go to the park because this image is like seriously like ingrained in my head. I'm gonna cry. Like it literally stresses me out every time I talk about it. Sorry. It's okay. Hey R&R gang, what freaking fun thing?
Welcome back to our channel.
If you're new here, smash the subscribe button down below.
Hit the notification bell
because we post 2 videos
every single year. Because at this point, we really just don't know. It's gonna pop out of nowhere.
But it's actually really fun. I don't know if you guys like to sit down where we guys tell you guys about our lives and what's going on. If you want to see like in video view of like the things we're talking about, head over to R&R Life and
Living Unlocked. But even with Living Unlocked, it's kind of hard to keep up with that. But if you want to see us on the daily, I think the best is Instagram. Instagram is the best place to go to if you want to catch us.
That's true.
We post reels daily. We're on our stories daily, both of us. So check it out.
That's true. Our Instagram is Rachel and Lucas.
And our Instagram is Brian and Rebecca.
And they're right. And there's a lot that went on since we last talked to you guys. A lot has been going on. But first, before we get started, I want to thank Scandalous again for partnering with us. You guys really, really loved it. And you guys wanted a disco code again. So we're like, hey, Scandalous.
Hey.
Like, come on.
We sent a bird to set bird to come back in. Yeah, that was lame. But I'm so excited because this by far is one of my favorite brands. So what's great about Scentbird is that, you know the perfumes that you have on that when you leave the room, you leave yourself there? It works because Brian was like, Rebecca was in this room to his parents. He's like, you can always know Rebecca by the smell. The smell it lingers. And it smells so good
and so rich. Like you feel like you're bougie and rich.
Super bougie, okay? Bougie on a budget.
Bougie on a budget, I like that.
We wanted to wait to open up their new products on camera because we're just so excited, as you can see.
Yep. So we have,
first off, look at the packaging. Like, come on, look at these colors. And then look at this nice, like, royal blue. It's just so pretty.
Let me tip the tap.
Tip the tap. There you go. Ooh, look at that. And then the pink. Ooh.
This pink one is just... Fun
hitting.
Fact. My favorite color is light blue, but it's starting to become royal blue.
Yeah.
But that pink
is hitting.
Hitting.
Wait,
so.
Girl, I got the goosebumps. Smell this one.
Oh, girl, yes. Which one's that one?
Okay.
So I love it because they actually give you like a paper that explains like all the scents and tells you exactly what's in it.
You pull out the perfume like this, right? Just to spray it. But you can also pull it out like this.
So you can see the vial.
Yeah, the vial.
And you see that it's actually bigger than a sample size that you get from like one of those like magazines or the stores.
So this one is called Haley Kiyoko. Okay.
Let me see it smells. Let me see.
You gotta move it in camera like that.
Oh yeah, that smells so good.
Ooh, girl, now this smells bougie.
Wait, let me see.
This smells high-end restaurant.
Let me see. So this. Oh, this one smells like you're going now. You skipping that you know that lower level restaurant. You're going straight to the top.
Straight to the top.
You know you don't care if you get a little tiny piece of steak for $300.
Yes, this is rooftop. This is rooftop. This is golden flakes on some chicken wings. Okay.
Let me smell it again.
Ooh, yes.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah, this one actually smells like, this one reminds me of spring.
Like we said, it's like a lipstick. It's so cool. It's just like this, spray, pull it down. Super easy.
Yep, put it away. All of these fragrances that Scentbird offers are 100% authentic and they work directly with the brands.
What I really like about Scentbird, it reminds me like Netflix. You know Netflix, you have hundreds and hundreds of shows to choose from. So Scentbird is the same. It has like 600 scents that they let you try out. And it's really cool because they have some top and brands. We're talking about Gucci and Prada, okay? And you get to try this for just $16 a month.
But if you use our promo code, you get the first month for only $7. You guys hear this? $7 for the first month, and you're gonna be wearing designer perfumes.
And this is for both men and women. So if you're like me and you don't really like indulge too much in perfume and know where to start, you can go on Scentbird's website and take a quiz, and they'll help guide you to the perfume and fragrance that fits you and your personality.
Make sure you guys use our coupon code to get 55% off your first month. That means it's only $7 for your first month to get started with Scentbird, and you will not regret it.
And I know some of you guys actually DM'd us thanking us for this code, and you guys love it and putting you on. So we want to put more of you guys on Scentbird. So the last, what, since 2 weeks ago, since we talked to you guys, so much has happened.
Has it only been 2 weeks?
I feel like it's 2 weeks.
No, I'm pretty sure it's been a month.
It was what? Let me know. Okay. So let's start clear and concise so we don't have to edit much.
So I'm gonna go first because your story is like, it's pretty crazy. So I'm doing my life. Everything's going so fantastic with real estate. It's like mind-blowing how great business is going. And also thank you so much for some of you out there. I'm actually servicing you guys and you guys are referring me business, so really appreciate it and looking forward to more. And also me and Brian went to Arizona and it was so fun. We got matching shirts. This one's from the Grand Canyon. I'll show you guys some pictures here,
or video to begin.
Oh,
got some videos in there.
It was really fun. I would say this was our top trip that we've been on so far. We've hiked probably 25 miles while we were there. I know, so the time difference was like 3 hours, so coming back it kind of threw us off and our bodies were like so sore. But I just love getting to travel together and, like, see the world. So it's great to finally meet somebody who has that same interest as you.
That's why I was telling Lucas, like, it's really cool that, with Brian, and he's like pulling you out of your like bubble of like business bubble, and you're actually enjoying and exploring the world and get to see the beauty of it.
Exactly. Yeah, no, 100%. Because he used to travel by himself before. So he was a solo traveler and traveled to like Tennessee, Virginia, Seattle, Colorado. So, and I've always wanted to travel.
You did,
but I'm not the type to want, to go solo traveling. So it's great.
I cannot wait to see more. Although, I am not doing that's too high. Too high.
There were a couple moments on our trip where Brian gave me straight up panic attacks. And there was this one video I caught him. I'm like, babe, where are you going? Come back. Get off the ledge. Stop. He's like, oh my God, babe. Every second, why'd you stop? Come back. Girl, he does not care.
Dude.
This one person was like, when he went, like, there was literally this much room along the mountain, okay? And we're like, probably like 2,500 feet up.
Oh gosh.
Kilometers.
And there's no like harness?
No, okay? And then the ledge is like probably this big. And he went like literally out there. And I'm like, babe, come back. And the people were like, I know he's giving you a heart attack because he's giving me a heart attack too. Why do you want me to go home with like nothing?
What is nothing but your memory?
So
is that the off the track? He went off the track?
Yeah, no, that was a whole different mountain. So when it came to the Devil's Bridge one, girl, I was like, I can't, I'm not doing it. I was like, and then he was like, it's okay, look, everybody's doing it. And some girls in line were like, don't worry, you got this.
Oh no.
So, and I actually did it. So I was so proud of myself. Like, I was so proud of myself.
Last time we left off, we talked about homeschooling because of what's going on in school. So, praise report. We had to meet with a teacher, and her teacher like ended up like doing a bunch of like random things with her and testing. And so she ended up going to, I told you, did I tell you she went to first, second grade stuff and got material?
No.
Yes, so she ended up going to the first, second grades and getting material from them. And she started giving them to her, and she's doing so well now.
Yeah.
And moving so much faster.
Good. She was bored.
She was bored.
I knew it.
And she told me 2 weeks ago that, or last week, that she ended up talking to her friend at church about Lillian. And she's like, I know exactly what curriculum you should give her. So she's now going to give Lillian her own personalized curriculum.
That is so good.
I know. So her teacher loves her, obviously, you can tell.
Yeah, I mean, Lily's like a very special soul.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool that like the teacher believes her and not like didn't want other stories. Like her other school like literally was like, oh, people like her will fail, throw her to the side. Yeah. I'm like, no, she's just bored. You just have to challenge her a little bit.
Yeah.
And so this teacher is putting the challenge in her, and now she's like literally sitting there for like 30 minutes doing like a tracing, and now she like makes her write sentences, makes her like do like all this random stuff. Like she's doing really well. So what else? Okay, so back to Josiah. We'll go to Josiah and then come back to Lillian, because what happened with Lillian after that is like crazy. But I want to keep it the happy stuff and then talk about what's happening.
Or you can make like a sandwich.
Okay, so
where it's like
sandwich.
Yeah. So I think you should like put it in there and then happy times after.
Okay. In a way, it's good. Okay, so so with Lillian. So it's gonna be a little long story. Becca doesn't have to edit out too much because just leave it how it is.
But should we say a trigger warning?
Yeah, let's put a trigger warning because on our video, I actually put a trigger warning. So if you don't like to hear kids being sick, this is your cue to skip to. Becca's gonna put on the screen. Yeah, I'll tell you when, because it is pretty traumatic. It's pretty traumatic, and I could even send you the video. I'll show you the video. Yeah. Okay, so not last Wednesday, it was the Wednesday before. Lillian was like playing with the wheelbarrow with Lucas, and it wasn't even that big of a deal. She was like sitting in it and she hit the back of her head, and she was like, ow, that hurt. And we're like, okay. She was like, ooh, my head really hurts. And I'm like, okay. So then we get in the car to go to gymnastics, and I'm like, hey, no, it's probably because you just bumped your head. I mean, this wasn't that big of a head. You fell down before and hit your head. So in gymnastics, like, her face was ghost. Like, she was like struggling, and she was like started crying in the middle of it, saying her head hurts really bad. And I'm like, all right, let's just stop what you're doing. Just come here. Let's go home. She goes, nah, I want to finish it through. I'm like, okay, don't do anything crazy. Just like do the arm stuff. Don't like flip and do anything. So we're cool. So we get in the car. It's gonna be a little longer, okay? Yeah. So we get in the car. She fell asleep, and I'm like, Lily never sleeps. Yeah, she has like energy for days. So then, but I'm like, okay, she's probably a little tired. When she got out the car, she only wakes up. We took out the car, she was just like, she was still knocked out. We're like, this is a little weird. So like, I text her teacher and she's like, maybe this, she goes, yeah, Lillian's not like this. Maybe you should check out, go to the ER or something, because it's kind of weird. So like, we waited about 30-45 minutes. We're like, come on, Lily, wake up. And she was just like, we're like, okay, this is strange. So let's just go to the ER. So we went to the ER with her. We had to wait an hour, you know, and she was still like sleeping. So when they finally like checked her, they're like, okay, she sounds like she has a mild concussion. The CT scans were clear, so like you could go and like rest at home or bring her home. So the next day was her school day. We're like, let's just keep her home just in case. So we kept her on Thursday, and then Friday she's supposed to have a school party. And I'm like, she goes, I feel good. I'm like, no, you slept all day Thursday. Like literally, she woke up at 7, fell back asleep at 9, woke up at 12, fell back asleep at 1, woke up at 4. Like she was sleeping all day. And so for Friday, I was like, okay, her teacher said I could at least come to the party with her and then come back home. I don't have to like leave her at school. Cool. So Lillian was like, oh, I want to go to the park. So I'm like, okay, so we could go to the park before the party. So this is where trigger warning is. So me, Josiah, and Lillian were going to the park. And as we're walking to the park, she decides to jog a little bit. And so when she was jogging, I was like 2 seconds. I looked down, looked up, and she's like face planted on the floor. So I'm like, okay, why is she acting like she like passed out? So I'm like, baby, get off the floor. It's like, come on, it's dirty. She wasn't moving. I was like, babe, like, come on, you have 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, baby, 5. And she wasn't moving. Mima's like, she's having a seizure. So like her eyes were like rolled back. I can't even go to the park because this image is like seriously like ingrained in my head. I'm gonna cry. Like it literally stresses me out every time I talk about it. Sorry. It's okay. So like we quickly grabbed her, and like if she was like I would say more stiff than like moving, and her eyes was like rolled back, and she was like so pale, and I'm like screaming at the top of my voice like baby, wake up. I'm like baby, breathe. Lily, because you're thinking like she hit her head and now she's having a seizure. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. So I'm like, baby, like, come on, like, get up, wake up, breathe. I'm screaming, and like Lucas is outside, he heard, and he like sprints over, and like we're like screaming, like, call 911, somebody call 911, you know. Do you want to add that part of with Lucas? Yeah, we can add that. And like you could literally hear me screaming from across, like literally from the park to our house. And so like Lucas like grabs her, and people were calling for us. I didn't realize Lucas said like there was like 4 people like there. And so as we got to the car, like she was coming to. And like we quickly got her to the car seat. Like I was like, it's faster if we could just get her there versus waiting.
Yeah.
So I'm like asking her questions. What is your name? What is my name? What is his dad's name? What is like CAT? Like I'm like literally think of any like cognitive questions like I could give her.
And what
she's answering them. Thank God.
Okay.
Like if she was a little like disoriented at first. So we got there. Like we explained them, they got her in to a bed right away, and then they were running like all kinds of tests with her. So I'm really grateful that, because the hospital we have don't have a pediatric center, and so they ended up transferring her by ambulance to the Tampa location. And so at the Tampa location, they ended up admitting her in the hospital, and they did an EEG on her.
What is EEG?
So EEG essentially is, and I could send look back at the videos and pictures of how it looks. So you have electrode. Say it again.
Electroencephalogram.
What Lucas said, electroencephalogram. So they put like what do you call it? Electrodes all over your head to check electrodes.
Yeah, they look at your brain waves and brain signals.
Right. So they look at your brain waves and brain signals. If you can handle this, I'm sorry. And so it's supposed to keep it on your head. And so when she kept it on her head overnight, and the neurologist came in and he said that her EEG came back abnormal. Her left temporal lobe isn't working properly. He doesn't know why it's not working properly, but he said actually it's kind of good that she did hit her head, because we were actually able to see that this was happening. So he said it was a crazy close coincidence that it happened.
Wow.
So when she hit her head, she probably got a massive headache, you know, the mild concussion, and it wore her body really bad. And since her body was already worn out, she tried to push herself with her body worn out, and it triggered it.
Wow.
Right. So she was a walking ticking time bomb for seizures, essentially. So that's where we are. So now we are trying to schedule a sedated MRI with her to see exactly. He said it could be a plethora of reasons. It could be tumor lesions. It could be like our brain's dead in that area. Like he doesn't know, and he would like to figure out. So the grace that we have right now, because we're dealing with the doctor's office with him, it's been awful. Like his office is so bad. But the saving grace is that she's like back now, like to her fun, spunky, energetic self. We just can't. He said, do not let her bathe or shower by herself. She's not allowed to eat by herself. We have emergency seizure medication. In case it happens again, we could administer it. We have one for home and to school.
Is it like a shot, or is it like
okay.
Dang, it's almost another shot.
Yeah, it's like dang, it's a shot.
Cool.
Yeah. So we have that, and so we just have now this whole neurology like journey with her, which is like she already has allergies.
Right, I was thinking that too. It's like, can this girl get a break?
She can't get a break.
Oh
I feel so bad for her.
Yeah,
she can't catch a break.
that's why everyone's like, doesn't she have allergies too?
I know.
Like, yeah,
it's pretty bad. I feel so bad for her.
And she's such a good kid. So it's like, it's almost like it's not fair. Not that other kids deserve that, but
it's just like, you know,
like one thing after another, you know?
Right. So that's very sad. But I'm really grateful that we have her right now. And I'm grateful that, like, you know, God, like, I'm just grateful. And we just actually got off the phone with them and rescheduled for April 18th for her sedated MRI. They're gonna put her under and stuff, but which was sooner. I can't, like, there's nothing I could do about that. I can't stress about that. I'm just gonna literally put it in God's hand and say, like, God, if you wanted it, if it was crazy and needed earlier, you would have made it earlier. So I'm resting myself in him in that area. Like, you would not make it April 18th if something's gonna happen right before that.
Right.
So yeah. So that's the sad trigger warning part. Hello, we're back again.
And I'm taking her out today.
Yes. Becca's getting her today.
To have a auntie daughter.
Auntie Becca daughter.
No, mommy daughter.
Auntie Becca.
Auntie mommy daughter day. Auntie mommy daughter niece day.
She's gonna have so much fun.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's funny because I was gonna like keep her because we're gonna surprise them with a trip soon. So I was gonna keep her because of everything going on. We're like, let's just surprise them and go on a trip.
Yeah.
But she's like, I want to go to school.
Yeah,
so
she
bad.
loves school so much.
She's like, can I just sleep? Can I just stay there forever? I'm like, babe. She goes, okay, I gotta go home. I gotta go home.
And then the other cute part, sorry not to cut you off, the other cute part was when after she came back from the hospital, she made a to-do list.
She made a to-do list
of things that she's gonna do, which we'll put that here as well.
So cute.
So cute.
It wasn't the where's Lily? And she's over there like,
with her little flowers in her hand, like, jeez, like, what is happening? She's just so cute.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta pick her up.
Yeah, we gotta go pick Lily up.
But yeah, we could probably show you guys you could probably film a little bit of it for after this video.
Oh, maybe we should film it, period.
Yeah,
for the next video.
Oh, you can. That's not gonna be crazy.
Huh?
Huh? All right, we gotta go because I gotta get Lily in. My eyes are actually hurting. But and Josiah, he's home with us now. And he's been doing so good, guys. He was so well. He's been exploding. He's so cute, he's charismatic. He's been making friends. So like, even though I'm like a stay-at-home working mom now,
stay-at-home working mom,
which is a lot, but because of his age, he's actually like, he's like more like interactive. Yeah. And like, it's just a little better than like when he was like 12 months old.
Yeah.
But I remember him saying that because I don't like the spoons and fork situations.
Yeah. And also,
but it's good.
Josiah, I was saying, Lucas or you, I can't remember. But Lily is like a, hey, come play with me type of person. Josiah is like a, no, I'll play with myself and I'm okay with that.
No,
person.
no girl. He
well,
is
just with me then.
No, he's a, I'm gonna jump. Well, he's getting better. I'm gonna, if you don't play with me for 0.25 seconds, I'm gonna stand on top of this 36-inch chair and jump off of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna stand to the table and jump. Like, he's a boy. Like, that's just like, so like, it's not like we could like take his eyes off of him. He's doing something crazy.
Always.
He's always doing something, but he's gotten a lot better with that. So now he's getting to the point where he will sit and play with stuff and not try to kill himself. For now. He's gotten a lot better. But anyway, so yeah, that's our updates. We're probably gonna throw filming after or next video, who knows. But if, like we said, check out Scentbird. It smells so good, guys. Especially when you want to be bougie on a budget and you want different smells and not get bored and want to smell rich. You know, definitely check out Scentbird and use our discount code for 55% off, which is $7 this first month. Yep,
you guys, you will thank us. Trust me. When you do sign up, make sure you let us know which one's your favorite.
Yeah, so we can use it too.
Yep.
All right, we love you guys. That is it for today's video. We really hope you enjoyed it.
Don't forget to
like, comment,
subscribe, share. Bye.
What freaky twin thing? What freaky twin thing?